Hello CIA scholars. So scholars, are you all watching my videos? Yes. So in the previous video we have just completed the early phase of freedom struggle, right? Now it's time to start a new topic of the same chapter, that is the Gandhian phase of freedom struggle. So let's see what we have. So, scholars, first we will revise what we have studied till now. So, in the previous video, I talked about the early phase of the freedom struggle, where I talked the three things. One is Swadeshi and boycott movement. Second is the formation of Muslim League, and third is the social reforms. Right. So, what was the main principle behind the Swadeshi and boycott movement? The main principle of the movement were to use Indian made goods, that is Swadeshi, and boycott British or foreign goods, right? Now there was another important event that was occur in 1906, that was the organization which was formed, the another political organization, that is the formation of the Muslim League, right? Now, then apart from all these movement, some social reformers also came, and their main aim was to, for to bring out the changes in the Indian society, right? So there were some names which was given in your book: Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Dayanand Saraswati, Swami Vivekanand, who spoke against child marriage, sati pratha, and caste system, right? So this till now we have studied all this. Fine. Now this is the time to start the another topic, that is the Gandhian phase of freedom struggle. So I think all of you know that this is a picture of Mahatma Gandhi, and he is our father of nation, right? So Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born in 1869 in Porbandar, Gujarat. I have marked the important dates and important events with red color, right? So you should all remember. Fine. So what was the birth date of Mahatma Gandhi? 1869. In which place? Porbandar, that is in Gujarat, right? Now he studied law in England and practiced for many years in South Africa. Then he came to India in 1915 and became an important leader of freedom movement. Okay, now his method of freedom struggle were based on two principles. What was the principles? First is truth and other is non-violence, right? So let's see more about the Gandhian phase. Now next would be the Rolex Act. So let's talk about this. The government passed, the British government, they passed the Rolex Act in 1919. Okay, and this act was also known as Black Act. Why? Let's see. It allows the British to jail protesters without trial for up to 2 years. Okay, and it gave the government enormous power to repress political activities. So, according to this act, the police could arrest anyone and send him her to directly to the jail. Okay, without a trial in court. So, this was all about this Rowlatt Act. Okay, now there is another important event that was occur in the year 1919. What was that? Let's see. That is the Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, incident. So that incident was occur on 13th April 1919, and it took place at the Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar. Okay, at that time, who was the General Dyer, a British officer? He had banned all the gathering and protest in Amritsar. But what happened? Many people, they ignored the order, okay, and they gathered in the public garden, which is called Jallianwala Bagh, for the Sikh festival, because on 13th April, so all these people, they celebrate one festival which is called Baisakhi. Okay, so they all gathered there to celebrate Baisakhi fair and to protest British rule. Now the park had a narrow exit which was surrounded by walls on all the sides. Now let's see what happened on that day. General Dyer, without warning the crowd to disperse, what he did, he blocked the main exit. Okay, and he ordered their troops, their policemen, to open fire at the crowd. Now it was believed that more than 1,000 people died and many injured in that incident. It was also known as Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay, so this is all about the Jallianwala Bagh, and it was conducted by, it was done by General Dyer. Okay, so this also one of the incident that was occur in 1919, and after this incident, all the people, or especially the Sikh people, they all are against the British. Okay, now let's see the other. After that, we have Khilafat movement, that was also very important. Okay, now the first, let's read about this. The first world war had ended with the defeat of Ottoman Empire in Turkey. Okay, now the head of, who was the head of Ottoman Empire, was Caliph. We call them Caliph, okay, or Khalifa. We call them Khalifa also. Okay, who they were respected by Muslims across the world. Khalifa, they all were respected by Muslim across the world. Now, after the war ended, the British forced the Caliph to sign a treaty. Treaty means there is an agreement between two countries. Okay, so what happened when the Britishers, they defeated Ottoman Empire? Then they forced the Caliph people to sign a treaty, and they took all the powers of Caliph. Okay, now what happened against them? Because people, especially the Muslim people, they were not happy with this. Why? Because they treat Caliph or Khalifa people, they they treat them as their religious guru. Okay, so there was a huge anger among all the Muslim all over the world, and this is known as Khilafat issue, right? In India, to oppose that treaty, Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, okay, what was the name? Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, they formed Khilafat committee in Bombay in the year 1990 and March, okay, and started movement. Now this is known as Khilafat movement, and they started movement against the Britishers, which was known as Khilafat movement. Okay, now let's read what are the aims of this movement. Now the British fought against Ottoman Empire in the First World War. Who was the head of the Ottoman Empire? Caliph or Khalifa, who was respected by Muslims across the world. Fine. Now, after the war ended, the British forced the Caliph to sign a treaty, and Muslims organized a mass movement which came to be known as Khilafat movement. Now, what was the aim of these movements? Were to protect the holy place of Turkey. So they want to protect their holy place, which was in Turkey, and to restore the territories of Turkey, and to restore the Ottoman Empire. So this was all the main aim behind this Khilafat movement. Okay, so after this, what happened? The non-cooperation movement was launched. Okay, so that we are going to read in the next video. By the time, what you have to do, you have to just go through with this. You should read chapter 11, especially page number 107, and just watch this video. Okay, so by the time, take care of yourself and your health, and start learning. Thank you.